ano nga ba talaga ang TXT sound? Parang ganon. But that's because I never really took the time to really dive in.
Yeah.
But hearing and seeing that may ganun pala.
Correct.
I think.
Love it.
I think I'm coming in for another adventure.
Oh my
ganon.
gosh.
Ganun yung feeling.
Ang dami nating kailangan pakainin ng mga bata.
One, two, sarang!
Hey! Annyeong, this is Pia.
What's up, everyone? This is Chency.
Hi, this is Monica, and we are 1TOSARANG K-pop and K-drama podcast.
Hello.
Yay! Hello,
Hey!
guys. Welcome to this episode. And hindi na ako paligoy-ligoy. I will go straight to the point with this very difficult question. Difficult.
Oh my God.
Difficult.
Ano ba yan? Oh.
Grabe.
Because, you know, question, guys. Monica. Question, Pia and Trency. Meron ba kayong tinik sa mga buhay ninyo?
Wow! Iiyak na?
Ewan ko. Depende sa kung anong klaseng tinik.
Ang pinakamalaking tinik sa buhay ko ay yung
Oh my God! Talagang nag-drop tayo. Oh my God.
Ooh, drop the building.
Please let us know. Bakit siya tinik?
Kasi naman, sa condo namin, di ba parang meron kayong private space and may public space. Parang she assumes that the public space is her private space as well. So yung para makipagsigawan siya doon, lahat ng mga usapan nasa labas, pag magluluto siya ng mabango, quote-unquote mabango, bukas yung pinto.
Oh,
So,
gosh.
That is
siya
annoying.
ang tinik sa buhay
Sa
ko.
buhay mo. Oo, naway sana someday matanggal mo yung tinik na yan. But as we know,
Parang
especially
hindi.
But to many people who live in condos, we all have that kind of neighbor. Am I right? I
Oo,
mean, I've
diba?
experienced that in the past too.
Oo, can relate.
They are thorny nga.
Right?
Ikaw, Pia, may tinik ka ba?
Ang pinakatinik ko right now, sobrang dami nating mga nilabas na content about BTS. Pero hindi pa rin tayo nire-repost ni JK. Hello,
Oh my
Kim
gosh.
John Jungkook. Bakit naging Kim Namjoon? Hello, John
Si John-
Jungkook. What are you waiting for? We're here.
Oh my God.
Repost us. Wala pa kasi tayong hindi natin siya napag-usapan extensively, I guess.
Tsaka-
So, yun yung kailangan natin gawin para ma-repost niya tayo.
Parang gusto niya ata, hinahamon niya ata tayo sa isang dance challenge.
Okay, I think
Well,
no.
John Jungkook,
Or you can
hinamon
go...
mo ang tamang mga babae. Ready kami para sa challenge mo. Nag-practice na ako ng 2.0 kanina. Care of at TikTok.
Really?
In fairness, maganda
Girl,
yung
ako
pag-post.
rin. Ako rin, nagpa-practice din ako
Although-
2.0 nga. I love it. I love it.
Oo.
Kasi yung Aldi1 din ginawa na yun. Ni-repost ni JK at hinart ni Namjoon. Oh my God.
Oh, ready na ba kayo
I think
mag-heart at
though,
mag-repost?
ang kailangan nating atakihin, ang kailangan nating target ay si Namjoon because he actually likes and reposts the funny ones. And I think we're funny.
Okay.
Ang
Okay.
tahimik nyo naman.
Oo nga
Okay.
parang mas madaling mag-dance challenge kaysa maging nakakatawa.
I guess that's my thorn. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm not funny. I feel like I'm not funny.
You're funny
Don't
and
think
witty.
Yeah. Wag mo isipin.
Although, on a related note, I feel like, and this is funny considering that I'm a podcast host,
Oo.
but I feel like I'm not the best at making kwento. That's my bubog. Bubog tuloy. That's my thorn.
Oo.
But I guess the good thing about thorns is that pwede naman siyang mahugot. You know?
Correct.
It's
Totoo.
something that you can work on.
Oo.
Get rid of. Tanggalin yung anxiety, yung hurt. Na-hurt talaga ako eh. Pag sabihin ako na hindi ako magaling magkwento.
sa'yo.
Si Max, yung kapatid ko.
Gusto ko talaga. Max naman.
Anyway, that's a lot of sharing, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. But why are we talking about thorns? I think by now you kind of get it because for this episode, we are going to be talking finally about Tomorrow X Together. Tomorrow by Together because they have a new album. It's a new. It's their 8th mini album called 7th Year: A Moment of Stillness in the Thorns. Finally, I mean, pang ilang year na tong podcast na to, and we've been following TXT a bit for a while.
Yes.
But first time natin sila mabibigyan ng special
Oh my God.
episode, and it is
Yes.
very exciting.
Oo.
And this is part of the comeback fiesta of Big Hit because they are having a big hit spring fiesta. So
Love
after
it.
the Bangtang Yongs, finally, it's time that we're celebrating TXT nga. And it is exciting. See, hindi magaling magkwento. Nawala ng
Alam mo,
words.
pero-
Kasi.
Oo, pero in all fairness, hindi ka nag-stutter sa title ng album na to.
Correct.
I know.
I
That's
think-
what I was worried
I think
about.
Pat yourself
pat.
on the back.
Pat,
You did
pat.
so well with that
Yeah,
title.
pat. Anyway, going back. So for this episode, we are going to be asking ourselves, who and what exactly is TXT to us? And even before listening to this album, what does this milestone release matter to our journey with them, right? And at the same time, we're also asking what was our honest and unfiltered reaction to the album as a whole after first listen. Very important. And again, Moas, this episode is for you. Don't forget to share this episode with your other Moa friends. Let's discuss and fangirl together because, you know, the more the merrier, right?
Yeah. Oo, correct.
Yun.
The more,
So,
the more.
the more, the warrior.
The warrior. Yes.
Right. Okay. So we begin. Before answering those questions nga, here's like a little briefer on what we know about this comeback. So, 7th Year, A Moment of Stillness in the Thorns. This was released April 13. It's their 8th mini album. And the major milestone that we mentioned is that it is their first comeback after contract renewals with Big Hit Music last August 2025. And it's also a commemoration of their 7 years together as a group. O, diba? So, in a way, this is like their survival of that so-called 7-year curse.
The 7-year
So
curse.
that is huge,
Oo,
right?
massive.
There are 7 tracks, and the title track is called Stick With You.
Yes.
Now,
By Pussycat Dolls.
kakanta ba tayo? No.
No.
Stick with you.
Sabi no way.
Nobody's gonna make me back.
Stop it. Stop it. I guess we actually have a music video reaction to this title track because it has a music video. So maybe, just maybe, you're here because you're here in this episode because you saw that reaction video. But if you are tuning in to this episode first, please do check out our MV reaction. It is going to be there. It's on our YouTube already. So do check it
Yes.
out.
And we will put it in the card. It's right there. Ayan,
Yes,
the card.
it's
Okay.
there. Correct. Other fun facts about this comeback. Sabi ni Teyon, kunento niya, diba? Nag-text siya, char. Their contract renewal discussion lasted under 1 hour.
Wow,
diba?
bilis.
Sabi nga niya 15 minutes
15
daw.
Love
minutes.
it.
And
Oo.
like they kept on like reiterating that that's how much they wanted to stay together. So that's so sweet, diba?
Super.
They had a comeback showcase in Wajong Gymnasium in Seoul with 3,000 fans.
Aw,
That sounded
sobrang
fun.
swerte.
Ay, that sounded fun. Yeah, I saw
And
clips of
intimate.
it. Yeah, it's intimate. Although it was streamed on Weavers also and YouTube, I think.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first day album sales was over 1.350 million copies on the Hanteo chart. So that is their
Wow.
7th consecutive million seller achievement.
Wow,
Yay!
747.
Congrats.
Ganda.
Yeah. So for this album, there are 4 album versions. It's called Thorn, Hunger, Tension, and Anxiety. And I love it so much because the colors are just poppin'. As in, one is pink, one is purple, my yellow, my green.
Love it.
If obviously because you guys are MOAs or you guys follow TXT, you've seen it on their profile pages and their socials, and I love the art that came with this comeback. Like I am a huge fan. And isa pa, because this album is described as their first step away from their usual high concept lore. So, in the
Ooh.
past, the albums that they they put out there is
Correct.
connected to that lore.
Correct,
so first
correct.
time na this is just them. You know,
Ooh,
this is like an
interesting.
album
Makes
that's
so
just
much
them.
sense. I love it.
Yeah. But they
Love it.
do have a character mascot of sorts, and it's called the Thorn Man.
The Thorn Man? What
Yeah,
does it look like?
go.
Yeah,
It's so
it's
cute. I
funny
love
looking.
it. It's funny
Yeah.
looking, but also scary. But I love it so much. Kasi again,
Yeah.
I think very, very good job sila sa promo visuals nito. Kasi ang ganda ng itsura niya. And medyo nakakatawa, medyo quirky, funny yung
Yeah.
clips that involved Thorn Man. So,
As in to, ay nakakatakot. Yung mukha siyang like Friday the 13th.
yeah. Pero kasi, yung ginagawa niya yung basta gets yung parang siyang, I don't know if you guys remember this. There's this game called Pepsi Man back in PlayStation 2. So baka ako lang nakakaalam. Pero back then, yun yung favorite game ko. It's like just this guy running. Tapos yung outfit niya mukha siyang Pepsi can bot.
Correct.
Tapos medyo tanga kasi si Pepsi Man eh.
Oo.
Parang nauuntog siya. Tapos ganun ba? So parang ganun yung naisip ko na si Thorn Man. Parang mukha siyang hero or / scary. Pero
Correct.
meron
Oo.
siyang something na, I can't take you seriously. I love you. Parang
Oo.
But anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, yun yung ating short briefer on this album. So we begin with our question. And I think this first question is kind of important so that, you know, we kind of, for the listeners, you guys also have an idea on where we are in the world of TXT, I guess. It's like the baseline. So my question is, who and what exactly is TXT to you? And even before listening to the album, how does this milestone release matter in your journey with them?
Siguro parang I have to trace my history with talaga with TXT. Kasi they started for me as BTS's dongsengs. Alam mo yun, when I got into BTS. Of course, automatically I wanted to support, you know, their younger siblings, quote unquote siblings. And yun, nahanap ko nga ang TXT, and from the get-go I super duper love their album, as in parang, and I have been telling this over and over again, parang whenever they release something, I always find that it's, you know, just one of the freshest. It's just really good, and I just love whatever they put out. Alam mo yun, parang syempre hindi naman lahat the best, pero in general I really gravitate to their music. As in, sobrang tuwa talaga ako. So, now that they're here with this album, parang, very interesting. As in, parang like, I've been with them since when they were kids. Kids talaga sila noon.
Yeah.
Sobrang babies. I mean, like, nung pinapakinggan, like, preparing for this conversation din, parang, I listened to, like, the older albums too. Parang just to kind of get a grasp of how they sounded before.
Yes.
Grabe yung evolution. As in, parang cutesy talaga. Like, cutesy, like, in, you know, like, in a different way, but you can feel the youth talaga. Tapos yung papayat pa nila noon, and then now they're
Sobra.
men. Oo, di ba?
Ibang-iba tao
Now,
sila ngayon.
di ba?
Grabe.
Oo, sobra. So, very, 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 very excited to talk about this album, as in.
Do you consider yourself a MOA?
Yes! Oo. As in, parang hindi na as strong as before, I would say. I have to be honest. Parang their past few albums, yung mga recent ones, parang I haven't really tuned in. Pero parang, like, sila yung first sound check concert ko. Alam mo yun? Yung talagang
in Manila.
in Manila, oo. Tapos
Yes.
talagang tangina talaga, sobrang pogi talaga nila. Parang I have never screamed in my entire life. Honest to goodness, guys, ang pogi talaga nila in person, ibang level. Alam mo yun, parang like, iba talaga. Parang
Kaya
hindi
nga
sila
sila
tao.
nag-debut, diba? Kasi based on looks lang
I
sila.
mean,
Yun
but
yung
good
sabi
job.
nila.
Good job.
Oo.
As in. And like, kahit na based on looks, parang like, the talent naman din came. And then, hinown na lang din. And when, you know, now that they're on their 7th year, we see naman how they grew as well in terms of their craft.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Ikaw, Pia, what is your relationship with TXT?
My relationship with TXT is that dito sa group na to, ako unang nag-adopt ng bata as my son-in-law.
Yes.
Ang aking adul na si Choi Bom-gyu. As in talaga, parang before, same because they're the dongsengs of BTS. So I was so interested in them, and I remember still watching all their pre-debut content. Sobrang favorite ko pa rin yung si Taeyun, yung naglalakad siya nung pumunta sila na New York for the first time. Sabi niya, dream ko talagang maglakad sa Brooklyn Bridge. na meron akong hawak na hot Americano.
I remember
ginawa
that!
niya, naglalakad siya, tapos nag-play siya ng music ng Alicia Keys, Empire State of Mind.
Oh my God,
Tapos sabi niya,
cute.
nagpiniplay niya, tapos umiinom siya, pero kasi hindi siya coffee drinker. So yung Americano parang isisip niya, tapos parang yung mukha niya, ang bitter. Pero hindi vibes. Pero parang iinom siya sa... Sobrang ibang-iba pa talaga. Sobrang cute. And si Bomgyu as that guy who always talked about Cebu any chance he got.
Yes.
Because we knew him as the guy with the guitar, and he was like, my first guitar, my dad bought it for me on a trip to Cebu. And we're like, ano bang cute naman lagi niya binabanggit yung Cebu.
Yeah.
Close to his heart.
I really got into them because of their personalities. Of course, I also love Choi Subin's My Fave's Fave, one of my favorite content on YouTube na waiting sana magka-season 3 na please. Yun. So as in, mas ganun ako, personality-based ko sila, mas gusto. Honestly, in terms of songs, I stopped listening after nung 0 by 1 na album, Chaos Chapter. So
Yes.
after that, I wasn't so much in tune now with the new things that they have been coming out with. So I was really shocked. So yun, parang na-shock ako na, oh my God, 7 years na.
Bilis,
Parang
no?
saan nanggaling yung panahon na yun? Sobrang bilis. Na yun nga, parang looking at them and also like how they grew together because you saw them as kids and kind of like just see them na parang wow. And then the artists that they have grown into. Yun yung
Yes.
parang... It's so nice, I guess, to kind of like be a spectator and seeing that journey from that vantage point.
Correct. I think we're medyo similar in terms of my relationship with TXT na personality-based. Although, similar din tayo sa 0 by 1 love song. Kasi naalala ko, back in the day, ang journey namin as K-pop people, I guess, ako yung last to get on board the train. And while I kind of remember this, like you guys were mentioning to me a bunch of songs na parang minamatch nyo yung mga baka pwede kong matipuan or something so that, you know, I could check it out. I could check out K-pop songs. And then you suggested to me TXT because of that Chaos album nga na medyo on the rock side.
Correct.
Diba? Na parang, and I guess personality-wise too, that's my jams, ganon. And I remember thinking, ba't mo nila ako pinipilit lagi? But finally, when I heard that album, that song, 0 by 1, I'm like, oh, they may just be right. And because of that, never ko na tanggal sa, I guess, favorites in a way, especially that song 0 by 1, as one of the triggers of my journey into K-pop because it was such an awesome song. It was a great music video. Like until now, I can still
Iconic.
remember the
Sobrang
visuals of
iconic
it.
talaga
That pool and that abandoned warehouse.
Yes.
Yon. But in terms of like, you know, following them afterwards, like definitely napipick up ko lang, like, you know, every time there's a new release, ang napipick up ko lang usually are the title tracks kasi syempre yun yung mostly promoted. Although I always get surprised because, you know, every now and then I meet a MOA and then they tell me about, you know, TXT, and then they tell me, oh, listen to this song, and like magugulat ako lagi over and over na, oh, may ganito palang kanta and it sounds great. Mga ganun ba? But more than the songs, I feel like I'm also like on personality or maybe even visuals based kind of girl.
Oh yeah.
Because they've been around and we've seen them grow up into men, and
Into men.
Subin, Jesus, like
Walang bukang bibig kundi Subin ngayon, ha?
I know, right?
Every
These
chance
past
you get,
few
parang si
days.
Subin. Parang
Because I
parating
get so
binabanggit.
I know, because I get so and he's getting more and more confident kasi. Parang
oo nga.
he's more devious about his posts.
Correct.
Like, alam mo yun, nangaakit talaga siya. And like, alam mo yun, wala akong control.
Dati, ang sabi ni Subin, gusto niya na inuutos-utusan siya. Yung ganong klaseng, so pag-iisipin mo in a relationship, si Subin yung binubully. Gusto niya yon. Gusto niya ng ganong relasyon. Pero ngayon, may feeling ako na parang,
Hindi na.
Hindi na. Parang
Hindi na.
ready na siya
He
to take
wants
the
control.
reins.
He's taking
Oo,
control.
may
Oo.
ganon.
At
Hot.
nakita natin yan nung in his recent trip to Cebu.
Girl, ang hirap niyang kasama mag-travel. Please,
I know.
wag.
Bakit?
Kapag kayong dalawa magkasama, parang masa-stress ka lang.
Bakit? Di alam
So
kung
please,
gagawin niya.
No. I
No,
feel like
he was booking. Parang sila ng
He was
friends niya,
booking
they
the
always
wrong
book the
stuff.
wrong flights,
Yeah.
the wrong bus.
I know.
Parang
Oh my
basta
God, nakaka-stress.
lahat ng mga vlog nila nitong best friend niya to. Kaya sobrang saya panoorin
Oo.
Parang meron din silang trip na sa Korea lang, tas mali din yung mga binook nila na oras ng bus.
Nakaka-stress.
Sobrang nakaka-stress. Pero kasi yung personality ng dalawa, parang natatawa lang sila.
Oo.
Correct,
Pero si
correct.
Mon, feeling ko kung siya yung kasama ni Subin, hindi siya matatawa.
you know, I thought of that. Na parang, because I also like things planned out and like precise and stuff like that. But I don't know if you guys remember, but there was this one time, that I also booked the wrong flight when we were going to Surigao for
Oh yeah, I remember that.
for
oo
trendies, yeah. So when I was watching the Cebu vlog and
Oo.
like he was saying na, oh no, I booked the wrong flight. Natawa ako kasi
Oo.
parang, nangyari din yan sa akin. So parang,
Kaya hindi kayo pwede magsama.
or at the same time, parang wala akong karapatan na magalit. Kasi parang nangyari na rin sa akin.
Correct, oo.
And I feel like I've done worse because guys, I missed a freaking flight because I could not find my passport.
Oo.
Ganon levels of katangahan. But at the same time, like, I think mas natatak sa akin yung para how he was so firm na para, what? I'm not paying 1,000 pesos because
Sa taxi.
At
usapan
napunta pa
natin.
siya sa 24
I
oras
know,
dahil
exactly.
dyan.
Nakakaloka,
He was so
binalinan
firm
sa
about
24
that.
oras.
Oo.
Girl, tapos
Oo.
pinick up din ng KBS.
Nakakaloka.
Report nila na yung 24 oras ay ganito ang
Correct,
nireport si
correct,
Sugar.
Guys, nakakaya.
Kasi
Nakakaya,
pinahanap talaga yung taxi driver.
Ng
Oo,
LTFRB.
oo. You picked the wrong
Ganun
Korean,
levels.
sir.
I know, right? Which is so funny because, like, you'd think that, he's a guy who earns money and 1,000 pesos, how much is that
But
like,
yeah.
in Korean won? Pero
Yeah.
hindi yun yung point eh. Point is may
Correct.
usapan
Naninindigan.
na.
Oo,
may usapan na.
virtue.
Tsaka gusto ko yung diba? May tip kasi sa kanya ni Taeyun.
Correct.
Na kung
300 lang yan.
Kung
Oo.
sabihin nila sa inyo na mas mataas, just act angry. So yun naman yung ginawa niya. He acted angry. Sabi niya, no, 500 pesos. Since sabi niya sa friend niya, hindi tayo papayag. 500 pesos. Ganon.
Correct. So, di ba, ang firm
Act
niya,
angry.
ang strong
Oo.
niya. Tapos biglang
Diba?
pagdating sa hotel, nakakita siya ng butike, he freaked
Wala
out.
na.
Oo.
I mean, how
What a
can you not
cutie.
love him, right? But anyway, so yeah, that's my relationship with TXT. And for this comeback, I guess, same as you, Pia, nagulat ako na 7 years. I can't believe it. It's like, it's happened so fast, diba? Parang,
Yeah.
wala. Just that shock na parang, ang tagal na pala nila.
Oo.
Ganon. So, now, since we are talking about this seventh year album nga, what was your honest, unfiltered reaction to the album? Like, at first listen. Like, honest Like, considering that this is like a huge deal kind
Yeah.
of release. Do you wanna go for it, Pia?
For me, when I first listened to it, I was like shocked because it sounds so different.
Yes.
Parang they're really showing us that this is our mature sound. And
Yeah.
I love that so much for them because as somebody who was not closely monitoring kung ano yung mga concept photos and the things that you were releasing prior to this, I just came in cold to listening to the album. Parang it was so clear. Parang yun nga yung parang like what I said also during the MV review na they didn't have to say it out loud na we are back as men. Hindi nila kailangan sabihin. It was just so clear in the messaging with how the songs were produced and how it was even sang. As in, sobrang, okay, parang sinabi sa akin nung kanta na 7 years na nga kami, di ba? Parang ganun yung dating sa akin. So parang, very good sila in that regard. But also, in a way, a lot of the songs to me sound a little bit forgettable. Yun lang yung disappointing sa akin kasi, well, again, I stopped listening Chaos Chapter. So the first few albums, 2019 to 2021 pa yon. parang, dati kasi parang very distinctive sa akin lahat ng songs nila. Parang there are different colors that I remember whenever I hear it. Pero dito, parang may ibang songs na parang, okay, parang ganon. So, yun lang.
Oh, yeah. I think I kind of get it. Because I did kind of feel that way. But more than that, I think ang honest reaction ko was that ang bilis that gets. As in, I think nga the first phrase that came out of my mind was, that's it? Because ang bilis. I mean,
Because it's a
just,
short
it's
album.
6 songs.
Oo.
But even the songs themselves are very short.
That's true.
So,
Totoo.
I was a little bit shocked in a way,
20%
considering
true.
nga na ang promotion about this is that this is a huge deal because they're now on their 7th year and now they're gonna in a way change the game. Parang ganun yung vibes na nakuha ko in the little that I've seen of their promotions. So yun, parang may ganun akong thought. And also, knowing nga na they want to show their mature side, parang in my head. So I guess pag mature, kailangan EDM.
DJ, ganon.
I mean, but I'm not mad because I love EDM, diba? But parang it just feels like it's consistent even in the other groups, the moment
Uso
they
ata
step.
kasi ngayon ang EDM
Well,
sa
yun din
Korea.
naman. That is true din naman. Pero parang EDM kasi, or any electro related in that genre, parang it's parang there's a little bit more control because nga it's a lot of producing pa involved. Ganon. So parang having electro music kind of is an indication of how much they have more say in their music, in their craft. Kaya gets ko rin why it's the usual, especially now, especially these days, why it's the usual route, like to indicate na parang I'm older now, I have more control. Parang ganon. But again, I'm not mad because I love that genre. I will, ayun lang.
Yeah.
It just came across my mind.
Yeah. Super gets. Oo.
Ikaw, Trency.
Ako,
Unfiltered.
So from the get-go, after, I was like, I wanna dance. As in, yun talaga siya. Parang like, but in like the chillest way possible. Because it's such a chill album. And I have to agree with Pia na parang it's really like, yun nga, parang it's a mature sound na from them. Na gets ko nga na parang like EDM is, prevalent now in K-pop and stuff. But I feel like yung flavor nito iba compared to the rest that we've heard. Parang I feel like it's a little bit more parang sophisticated pa nga to a certain degree. Kasi hindi siya malakas Very Euro house.
Yes.
Alam mo yun, may ganun siyang vibe. So parang I super, super duper love it. It's the kind of music that I can listen to continuously. Alam mo yun? Kasi ako, I'm not much of a, honestly, like hip-hopper talaga ako. Alam mo yun? I like EDM if it's done this way. Parang hindi ko kaya yung mga like intense, galit-galit. Yung gantong chill, tipong like EDM by the beach, mga ganon, house by the beach, full moon parties, mga ganon.
Yeah.
Yun yung vibe na ganon yung gusto ko. And I think this album delivered for them. And yun, I'm honestly parang di ako surprised na ito yung direction din nila. Parang feeling ko nga pag mahalin tulad ko sila sa isa pang group, para silang Le Sserafim for me. Kasi Le Sserafim is in a way parang experimental trendy. Alam mo yun, parang they always
Yeah.
But like, they don't necessarily have like a signature sound. But whenever they release something, it's gonna sound different. So that's kind of their signature already for me. And I feel like ganun yung TXT for me.
Gets.
And I love to be surprised by what they're gonna offer. And this one was, a pleasant, fresh surprise for me. So very, 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 very happy after I listened to the album the first time.
Oh.
Yung Pixie ni Yuka tsaka ni Bomgyu, they said na supposedly they were gonna be debuted as a hip-hop group.
Buti na lang hindi. I cannot.
I swear!
Yuka as a hip-hopper.
Paano sila dapat maglakad?
Okay.
As in, nagagano sila. Tawang-tawa talaga ako na, big hit, thank you so much. At
Thank
we
you.
let go of
You
that.
decided
Oo nga.
not to.
So malayo ni hip-hop from
Diba?
Crown. Alam mo yun?
Diba? Yun nga. Yun na sabi nila. Pero we debuted with Crown.
Thank God. Mas lagi sa kanila yung ganun.
Oo.
Oo, I can't
truly.
imagine them in like baggy pants. Diba?
Parang si Yeonjun lang.
Yeonjun lang.
Tapos all the rest of them, parang,
Nasaan? Ganon.
Oo.
Diba?
Uy,
Anyway.
pero nag-rap sila sa So What?
Yeah.
exactly.
oo,
yeah.
oo.
Because anyway, sige,
Yeah.
later.
Yeah,
Oo,
later.
oo.
Ayun. Since, we can proceed actually with going through each of the songs. Starting with the first one, Bed of Thorns. Very, very atmospheric.
Correct.
Na nagulat, honestly, when I first heard this, it was very, kasi atmospheric, and the kind of atmospheric pa na, hindi siya sweeping. It's like the kind of setting, it felt like setting the mood to chill, I guess.
Yeah.
You're right,
Yeah.
Trency, kasi
Oo.
mas pang chill to eh.
Oo.
So, dahil parang it's telling you to calm down, which also makes sense, kasi I mean, especially since the album is called A Moment of Stillness in the Thorns.
Exactly.
So, it's talking about like, yeah, sure, you may have anxiety, you may have all these things happening in your head or physically or, whatever.
Yes.
But calm down, guys. Like,
Oo.
calm down, people. Let us be still and just enjoy this moment kind of thing. And I think, I think that's what the point of this first track is, to set that tone, that mood niya.
Correct.
Although, again, hindi ko siya na-gets on the first go.
Oo.
Kasi parang, what was that? Kasi 'di ba, parang if hindi mo siya masyadong isipin kung papasadaan mo lang siya as some random song that you played, hindi mo magigets kung ano yung intention, I guess, if that makes sense.
Oo.
But for me, like, I love that they start with this because
Yeah.
it reminded me so much of Runaway. Yung opening bars ng song na to, as in yun yung naiisip ko.
Yes.
And then yung opening bars niya, parang paulit-ulit throughout the song. So para talaga siyang, ang galing, para siyang yung Runaway na nag-mature.
Oo.
Ganon. Kaya parang, it's so them,
Harkening
pero, pero grown up.
Oo.
Kaya sobrang parang opening with that, as in talaga it made me sit down and really listen.
Love.
Na ang galing na ito yung opening because it's perfect. It set the tone talaga.
Oh, that's cool that you pointed it out. I actually, to prepare for this conversation, I found this YouTube channel. His name is Lil Lantis Tutorials.
Ooh, what
and
does he
he's a
do?
music producer.
Okay.
He's a MOA. And basically, iniisa-isa niya yung mga kanta na in this album. And like, in a way, basta his point was to prove na hindi random yung release na to. Hindi random. And yung mga release from the previous albums. They're actually connected from the beginning.
Love
And
it.
Yeah. As in, and very, very technical. Kasi hinimay niya talaga. Tinanggal niya yung vocals, yung tinanggal niya yung layers. So, yung very bass tracks of it all to prove what he's trying to prove nga.
Yeah.
And I think, like, for example, I think it was, if I remember correctly, parang Dream of Mine is actually a reiteration of Crown, or basta parang may mga ganon, may mga notes, may mga tones of Crown that you can actually hear. But I guess you hear it if either one, you're a super MOA,
Correct.
or two,
Oo nga.
if you have the ear for it. Parang
Correct.
ganon.
Oo.
And that we can, we're linking it because it's a very, very interesting breakdown, diba? Especially if not just if you're a MOA, but also
Correct.
I guess if you're an appreciator of music,
Yeah,
how you can
I think with TXT sobrang highly possible yung ganun. Kasi si Bang Siyuk closely works with them. Parang
Monitors,
he's been
oo.
producing
And P-Dog also.
Oo.
producing with them since the very beginning. So parang kaya nga for me, the reason I love TXT is yun nga, parang kahit na wala silang quote-unquote signature sound, but for some reason, everything just ties together. They also have that lore too, that grounds their music. Pero at the same time, parang meron siyang tuhog sa lahat. And I feel like yun nga, dahil meron silang creative team that worked with them from the very beginning. Familiar na sila. So, ang dali lang mag-pull ng mga samples from different past songs to create one. And I think it's a great artistic choice. Alam mo yun? Kahit na hindi
Yes.
natin naririnig as normal human beings. Alam mo yun? But like, it only goes to show how much thought they put into their songs.
Correct.
Alam mo
It actually kind of changed my perspective on TXT music.
yun.
Kasi nga, parang it made
Love
me,
that.
parang I never really thought of it that way kasi in all their past songs. So after seeing that nga, that kind of breakdown, it made me think about, maybe I should do that. Kasi I've always had like a lingering thought of, ano nga ba talaga ang TXT sound? Parang ganon.
Oo.
But that's because I never really took the time to really,
Dive
really
into, yeah.
dive in.
Yeah.
But
Oo.
hearing and seeing that may ganun pala,
Correct.
I think
Love it.
I'm coming in for another adventure.
Oh,
Parang
my
ganon.
gosh.
Ganun yung feeling.
Ang dami nating kailangan pakainin ng mga bata. Kakaloka sila. Padagdag yung padagdag. Grabe.
Oo nga eh.
I
My
can't.
God.
Oo.
Ang galing ko naman. Ang dami ko. Ang yaman ko. No? Ang dami kong pinapakain ng mga boys. Boys talaga.
Boys talaga. Kakaloka.
May mga ibang girl groups din naman.
Oo. Oh my God, my cat. Okay, can I just add lang a little bit? Kasi parang like, parang ang ganda nga na this is the start of the song. Kasi parang yun nga, parang connect.
Of the album.
Song of the album. The first song of the album. Connecting it to, yun nga, parang the 7th year of theirs. Parang like, parang kumbaga, this kind of for me represents like, you know, their acceptance of whatever has happened in the past. I mean, I would like to think nga na this song means much more to them than just this. Alam mo yun, parang iniisip ko habang sinusulat nila or kinakanta nila, parang like, they look back at, you know, the things that I feel like they would wish to have changed, but like, understanding that we would not have arrived at that 7th year if we did not go through all that. So we'll just
That's
lay
true.
down on our bed of thorns
Yeah.
and relish in this bed of thorns because we will not be here kung wala
Yeah.
yan. So I love
correct.
that they started with this. Parang really sets the tone for the entire album, not just sonically but also in terms of message.
Yeah. And even in the lyrics, parang in the lyrics, there's like a bit of a description na parang choosing the path of an idol, I guess. Like parang dealing with the pain and pressure. Pero parang they still choose to lie in bed of thorns regardless of how much it stings. Kasi parang at the end of the day, pinili namin to and we accept. Parang may ganun siya eh.
Yes.
Parang, and if you think about it, kasi parang obviously, it is heavy eh. Parang may heaviness kasi yung atmospheric vibes nito.
Oo.
So, you
Parang
kind of know that it really feels like they're dealing with something.
Oo. Correct.
But, yun nga, in the lyrics nga, parang, but it's okay, we accept. Parang ganon. So, that's brave if you think about it, diba?
Correct.
So, ayun, parang,
It's
it's an
giving
interesting truth. Like, it's very, very, parang wow, thank you for sharing. Parang ganun siya.
Yeah,
Oo.
correct. Agree.
So that's Bed of Thorns. But we go to the second one, the second song, which is the title track, Stick With You.
Okay, for Stick With You, this being the title track, I feel like was an excellent choice because out of all the songs in this album, it's the one that had the most impact. Maybe because it helped that there was an MV. But even just listening to it lang, parang ang ganda kasi ng mga runs ng mga bosses. Again, opening with Yuka, as in,
Yeah.
gets mo na yung yearning coming from his voice. And then, sasabayan mo pa ng kay Taeyun. The two of them talaga together. I feel like it's so powerful yung mga bosses nila. Especially when it comes to like such a yearning song.
Correct.
So, parang, I love how this was in full display. Para sa akin, silang dalawa yung pinaka standout dito. Kasi yung idol ko si Bomgyu, parang masyadong, konti yung parts niya dito. So, hindi
actually,
masyadong,
even in the
Alam mo,
music
oo
video,
nga.
ako.
Correct.
Ayun.
Na-feel ko nga yun. Bakit kaya? Well,
actually,
anyway.
Baka hindi masyadong bagay sa
Oo.
voice niya.
Yeah, pero parang honestly in general, feeling ko in a lot of their title tracks, si Bomgyu minsan nawawala eh. I mean, yun lang yung
Pero
observation
kasi he
ko.
used to be the opening lagi eh.
Correct.
Kaya perfect na si Yuka yung opening dito bigla.
Oo.
Kasi nga, yearning na talaga eh.
Oo.
Pero yun, di ba siya yung parang opening fairy nila from the start. But anyway, okay lang naman. Because it works perfectly for the song. And kapag nasa group ka naman, and there's a reason why they're all together
Totoo
eh.
naman.
Kasi di ba parang yung sinasabi nga ni Mingyu na, group naman kami, ano naman ngayon kung mas madami siyang lines kaysa sa akin.
Correct.
Kasali pa rin.
Oo.
At the end of the day, sasweldo pa rin
Correct,
naman sila.
oo nga. Yung bayad naman dito, fair.
Diba?
Correct.
Equal share naman
Oo.
kami.
Actually.
Ayun.
Stick with you. You're kind of right.
Oo.
It did when it came around. Wow, track 2. Parang definitely mas nag-pick up yung ears ko kasi nga may MV. So alam mo yun.
Correct.
At medyo paulit-ulit din natin pinanood yung MV because of that
Correct.
reaction video that we did. Because there were so many details that we, I guess, couldn't understand initially. But anyway, more on that. Do check out that episode, that special video. Check out our channel, guys. And just to share, there is a Korean title, Harue Harumandeo. Just one more day, one day
Harumando.
Harumando. Oo nga,
Yes.
tama. Harumando. Just one more day, one day at a time. Which is very apt. I think very, how is it? Concise naman to the video, to the lyrics, and even the sound,
Yeah.
like you can feel that that's what it was singing about.
Yeah.
And parang
Totally
ma-feel
agree.
mo na parang yun nga, if it's about their journey as idols, there's also a lot of anxiety there, diba? Na parang very apparent also with this song. They did go through a lot in the past year. We know that
Yeah.
Yeonjun had like, with his solo, medyo he opened up na parang madami siyang galit sa company during that time. And parang, we all know what Yuka went through and all of that.
Correct.
Tapos yung mga live ni Subin tsaka ni Taeyeon na parang wala na kaming pake. Ikwento
Correct.
namin lahat na nangyari nung trainees kami.
Correct.
Yung mga ganon. Parang alam mo yung push and pull of being an idol. So, I guess in this context, syempre, kunwari ayaw natin isipin na totoong jowa sila. Pero isipin natin na yun yung anxiety nila about being an idol. Just one more day, please. Na give us the spotlight one more day.
Oh, that's a nice thought. That's a nice perspective.
Yeah.
Ang ganda. Oh, nakakayak.
On one end, yung rating ko sa
7
kantang to is toxic trait.
Oo.
Totoo din naman. So, anong gagawin natin?
I mean, look at the brighter side. Maybe, like, Pia's interpretation is closely more, is connected nga to their story right now. So, lean into that na lang, di ba? So, maganda naman yung pakinggan in terms of how TXT is doing currently.
And even by showing like the toxic side of things, that's what makes us human, I guess.
True that.
We're not
Oo.
perfect. It happens. We feel that. Alam mo yun? So, all the more that, you feel how real this album is. Like, this is like the real feelings. Like, which I really, really appreciate. But I guess it's different. I feel like it's different on the third song. Take Me to Nirvana. Right?
Love it.
Ako lang ba? Ano ang Take Me to Nirvana for you,
Oh my God.
Trency?
Take Me to Nirvana is actually a very simple song. Sa true, you go through the lyrics, there's really nothing much there. Honest to goodness. Nothing much there. But how it's just produced, I don't know, man. It just takes you somewhere. Alam mo yun? That's why this one is
Nirvana.
my fave. Oh, it takes you to Nirvana. And I think siguro Nirvana in this case is TXT. TXT's arms. Subin's arms.
Subin's arms.
Oo.
And abs.
And abs. And abs. Ganon.
Yeah.
Ang tangkad pa niya, tas yung chin niya nandito lang. Ah!
Wow, Sophia and Leon.
Correct! Grabe! Ready ka na ba, Subin, for Monica?
Sana lang magkita kayo sa mga flight ninyo.
Correct!
Yun lang.
I think kailangan sigurong yung manager na lang ni Subin yung mag-book ng flights nila. Para maayos, no? Oo.
Independent ka.
Correct. Oo. So, yun lang for me. As in, there's really nothing much to the song. Alam mo, honestly. Pero parang it's just such a great sound to listen to. Alam mo yun? And,
It is.
diba? Parang simple lang, but it's just fun. And parang kumbaga, yung dating niya sa'yo very physical, alam mo yun, don't really have to think much about it. Kasi end of the day,
Correct.
I think that's what being in Nirvana is, you know? You don't have to
Yeah.
think about anything else. You just go there and
Yes.
enjoy. And one thing I also like about this song is, ayun nga, once again, ang generation natin ang target market. Kasi parang, I mean, I can imagine this song being played back in the early 2010s, gano'n, mga 2013.
Those club days.
Oo, yung mga ganon. Yung mga kung may familiar dyan sa mga unknown, ganon. Malasimbo, may ganon siyang vibe.
Oh my God, Malasimbo.
Diba?
Oh,
Diba, throwback
Uy, ang perfect
Malasimbo.
nun. You're
Actually, may Malasimbo this year sa may Intramuros, guys. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, gusto ko
Saya.
tayayain, Mon. Kasi parang
sige.
feeling ko fun siya. Pia, kung
Oo.
gusto mo rin sumali. Let's go.
Intramuros
I think
lang naman.
kasali si Pia. Tapos, ano.
But
Ayun.
yeah, definitely super agree with you, Trency. It's just a release kind of song,
Correct.
diba?
Oo.
I like that I've been thinking about it, parang, how to describe this nga? The simple is actually perfect.
Oh.
Because sometimes, you know how when you wanna just let go, or you know,
Exactly.
kahit temporary, ang gusto mo lang naman simple, like just nothing else. You know, you don't
it's
need any more
simple.
complexity.
Oo.
And that's actually how you can successfully, you know, feel like you're being renewed or something.
Yes.
Diba? And
Exact
I think
amount.
I think that's what the song was able to do, and also probably the reason why I love it too. It's my favorite out of this album.
Let's go.
And yeah,
Take me to
and
Nirvana.
last lang, this song featured Vinida Wang. She is a Chinese singer and rapper. And I liked the addition of her voice. Like there's
Yeah.
something about it
Oo
na I don't know if I can call it unique, pero parang it just completes it. Parang ganun.
Correct.
Yeah.
Totoo.
Like that female sound completes
Yeah.
The song. Exactly.
that feeling of
But
Just
doesn't
Nirvana.
overshadow them at the same
no,
time.
I didn't
diba?
feel it.
Really
It was a good
smooth
balance.
yung
Oo.
pag-meld together.
Oh, the fourth song, So What? My gosh, isa pa to. Sino ba may gusto nito? Si Pia. I think you
This is
mentioned.
my-
Yeah.
This is my favorite song, and I love that Yeonjun composed and wrote the lyrics for it because it feels so Yeonjun, but the Yeonjun role in TXT. In the sense that Yeonjun solo, okay, go sexy, do everything you want, go.
Yeah.
Pero parang as TXT, as the Mathyung,
Oo.
parang siya kasi yung ano eh, 'di ba? Alam nga natin na big hit trainee number 1, ganon. So they all look up to him, he's the cool guy. Parang captured yung pagiging cool niya dito sa song na to. As in parang very Michael Jackson. And then you could
Yes.
see that yung the beats, and I could just imagine him dancing to it and the rest of them as well. I love that they have something like this because I've never heard. Again, I haven't heard extensively their whole discography, but I haven't heard them sing anything similar to this.
I agree.
Na parang mas ano lang, fun. It's
Fun.
not like strong
Oo.
hip-hop eh.
Oo.
Fun lang siya. Hindi siya yung parang, yeah, so what? Hindi siya ganun.
Correct.
Parang siyang mas yung basaan so what ng BTS.
Oo.
Parang mas ganun siya.
Correct.
Parang it's so, it captures them so perfectly the way. Ito siguro yung klase ng hip-hop nila.
Soft
Ganon.
hip. Will Smith.
yung So What nga na naisip ko, as in Pink, the singer
Ah.
Pink. So
Correct, correct. Tapos mag-ano din sila.
Oo.
Mag-hang from the ceiling. ganyan.
Just like parang it's playful, na parang it's something that happened like outside the street. Like, you know, kung saan man kayo tumatambay or
Correct.
something.
But isn't this their first palaban song? Parang wala akong matandaan kasi na parang palaban song nila. Na parang that
parang
only
ang
talks
wala.
about them. Alam mo yun, kasi parang most of their songs kasi, yun nga, yearning, that's what they're really good at. Parang
Yeah.
love songs of different phases of love. Alam mo yun? But I
Yeah.
feel like this is the first song that talks about them and their journey. Na parang sobrang sakto na pinasok nila sa album, and it's good din na parang it involves a lot of the members. Kasi parang hindi naman sila kasi masyadong nai-involve in terms of the production din, di ba?
Yeah.
Parang like it's good na it's a song about them and written and produced by them then as well. Kakatuwa.
Maybe nga. Although, again, I haven't read through all. But especially since I read that this in the lyrics, parang it also addresses yung what ifs of their careers. So parang it's a little bit of a, kung may doubts man, may thorns, may bubog na parang, shucks, hindi ko pa na-achieve. So what? Parang ganon. Parang, like, I guess, there have been a lot of songs, not just TXT, parang from other groups everywhere na ganitong tema. But it's nice to hear na it's coming from them. And ang distinct ng, yun nga, yung pagka-Yeonjun. I saw, they performed this in their comeback showcase. They did. Parang bits lang, but it's really just them playing around, alam mo yun, just having fun.
Correct.
So sobrang actually dun ko, this is also one of my favorite songs because I saw that performance of theirs. Because they were just having fun.
Like, okay, I'm watching it later.
Yeah, you should.
I'm
Guys,
glad they're having
to those
fun.
listening. Oo.
I feel like siguro with that in mind, parang I feel like, you know, the fact that they're BTS's dongsengs weighed heavily on their shoulders. Alam mo yun?
Sure.
So parang
sure.
like knowing, I mean, hindi ko sinasabi na hindi siya nag-enjoy sa mga iban lang ginagawa. Pero parang like on their 7th year, I feel like, and I'm glad that it feels like there's really this sense of freedom na about them. Na they can really stand on their
Finally.
own.
Finally.
Correct. Here's another one on the fifth song, 21st Century Romance. Parang iba siya in a sense na they allowed themselves to express the way they expressed. The way they want to express it. What did you think of it, Trency?
Ito yung pinaka-weird. Sobrang, it's like, it's so interestingly weird for me.
Yun nga eh.
Diba? Parang sobrang
motor?
like, parang like, TXT gumawa nito, si Bang Siyuk to eh. Parang may ganung experimentation na parang like,
Yun nga
okay,
eh.
I enjoy because it is TXT. Parang like, if another group had done it na hindi, kumbaga hindi malleable, I guess, yung style nila, it would have been weird. But knowing na they did it, and then si Yuka pa involved with
Yun nga, I was gonna go there.
Parang like, wow. I mean, I'm all for whatever Yuka's coming up with because like, we all know he's like one of the most musically inclined members of the group.
Exactly.
Alam mo yun?
Yes.
So, I mean, I'm glad na if this is his sound, what? Ano bang meron in their 7th
Diba?
year, Yuka, sir?
You
I love
guys
it.
have to watch yung Yoon and Kai Wants to Build a Band. As in, I love that whole series of him playing different instruments.
it.
And you could see-
Yeah.
As in, kaya niya. Kasi pitch perfect din
Oo
siya.
nga.
Kung ano marinig niya, kaya na niya tugtog or
True.
i-drums or
Oo.
i-bass.
Correct,
Very good
correct.
Yuka.
So, yeah.
Pero 'di ba, as in the motor thing, and then I saw nga na it's Yuka composition credits, parang this guy is a rock star.
Diba?
Parang ganon.
Kasi diba dream pa rin niya na mag-band.
Oo.
I
As in,
love
yun pa rin
it.
talaga yung pinaka-gusto niya. Di ba
Correct.
nga nung bata sila sa Hawaii, nagbabanda silang magkakapatid.
Correct,
diba?
correct.
Oo.
Totoo, correct. Oo nga. Kakatuwa.
Cute.
Ay, baka pwede silang mag-mash up or collab with, sino bang ex-Denary Heroes? Ganon! Pwede siya doon, no?
Actually.
Si Yuka, especially now na he kind of like Subin, parang he's owning up to who he is.
He's more-
I guess.
Oo.
'Di ba? Parang, dati kasi medyo parang like, as Maknae din, medyo, I feel like he's kind of on the sideline, letting others shine a little bit more. Pero sir, hindi ka pwede dwell in the shadows kasi sa mukhang yan, yung mukhang
True,
yan, hindi.
Right?
Hindi
Tsaka
pwede.
sabi din nila kasi diba medyo pinigilan sila to show their personalities.
correct. Totoo
Because they had
naman.
to fit
Oo.
that Prince
Na
mold.
mold.
Kaya
Wag
nga,
na.
sobrang love ko yung last year eh. Feeling ko yun na yung mga contract renewal season
Oo
na
nga.
parang na silang napakawala eh.
Correct.
Gumawa na sila, wala na kaming pake.
Oo.
Ito kami. So I love this maturity and finally seeing these parts of them that was repressed for too long.
Yeah.
Bakit ba big hit? Ay, okay naman sila.
Correct.
Bakit ba natin
Oo.
i-repress? Anyway, yun lang.
Oo, totoo.
That
Tama.
makes sense actually.
Ay,
Kasi for the longest time, especially with Yuka, parang I've always thought na, I feel like there's more to him than this. Alam mo
Right?
yun?
Diba? Oo.
Yeah.
With a
I think
father
he's
like
still-
that, yung tatay niya medyo weird eh.
Oo.
Tapos parang, I don't know, I guess like from the last time I saw him and like in the recent days nga na parang, it seems like I'm seeing more of him. Which is great, diba?
Oo.
And I think when I heard 21st Century Romance and saw nga the credits and like how it made sense that this is Yuka,
Oo.
na-proud ako. Parang napahappy ako
Oo.
na parang, oh my God. Ayan na, something's coming. Parang, hindi pa to it eh. Alam mo yun?
Correct.
But you know that something's brewing.
Oo.
Which makes it exciting for
Correct.
what's to come. Parang ganon.
And to,
But doesn't it sound a lot like ghosting as well? Isn't that what Yuka produced before?
parang not necessarily. Kasi ghosting sounds very synth pop. Pero very,
Pero
pa
lagi
din,
yung
tuloy-tuloy.
voice na gumaganon.
Oo.
Parang medyo... Pero tama ba? Ghosting nga ba yung produce ni Yuka?
Hindi ko alam. Hindi ako sure. Pero,
Or
maybe Sarang Base
Okay.
can help us
oo
out.
nga.
Sarang,
Yeah,
Moa
mga
Sarang Base.
Moa Sarang Base.
We want to know about this
Yeah.
because ako, honestly, more than my crush kay Subin,
Oo.
I am locked at Yuka.
Yuka.
Kasi I feel like there's so much more to him. There's so much more that he can give and I
Oo.
can't wait to see that.
Oo.
Parang ganon.
Yeah, super. Siguro to add lang, real quick na lang. Parang in terms of the song naman, and we were talking about like how it sounds so interesting. Parang for me, parang also the message here is also very interesting. Alam mo yun, parang like not a lot
Yeah,
of
I remember.
idols talk about, I'm not really quite sure what it is. It's like social media, diba? Or 21st century romance with social media. But like, I guess in relation to like idol world, or if like this album feels like a very personal album nga of theirs. So parang, is it because as idols, they need to be locked in their social media and like have a 21st century romance with their fans? Alam mo yun? Parang ganun ba siya? So parang like, it's a very interesting, parang kumbaga sociologically inclined topic. You know what I mean?
Theme. Oo.
Diba? Theme,
Correct.
diba? So,
It doesn't have to be just like within the realm of idol. Kasi parang, at least with what I read,
oo.
hollow noise siya. It's like, it's talking about the, that hollow noise na parang because you're surrounded by the usual modern digital world, 21st century nga, diba? Parang suddenly, hindi mo na alam kung ano yung totoo kung ano yung human or something like that. So there's like a hollow noise. Like, so you don't know if you don't know where you're at na. Parang ganun yung nabasa
parang
ko
in
at
limbo
least.
ka between the reality of where you are, as in the physical existence, and the one, and your existence, your digital existence. Parang ganun.
Yeah, yeah.
You're kind of
And
lost
suddenly,
in between.
because you don't know what you really feel, because nga you're surrounded by all this digital modern world, it feels lonely.
Yes.
Diba?
Oo,
Parang
yeah.
kahit crowded. I mean, I think you know
It is
this
a
so
very
much
sad
too,
song,
Trenzy,
actually.
diba? Parang you're always on Twitter, you're always on Threads, you're always on other social media platforms. And it seems like you're seeing a lot of people, you're talking to a lot of people, but at the end of the day, do you really have the connection? Parang ganon.
Yeah,
Yung that
correct.
questioning.
Oo.
alam ko na kung ano yung produce ni Yuka, hindi nga ghosting. Dear Sputnik, silang dalawa ni Taeyun. Yun. So, parang it's still on the rock. Medyo
oo
rock
nga,
side.
medyo
Mas
rock
ano.
side. Oo.
Oo.
Correct.
Ayun,
That
wala
is a
lang.
rock nga. Oo.
Mhm.
Ayun lang. So that's 21st century romance. And to end this list, the last song is called Dream of Mine. This was written by Subin, of course.
Aw, so cute.
Kinilig. There is a Korean title for this. Daomi, help me, Pia. Daomi,
I need to see it. Wait lang.
Daom. Si Pia, if you guys don't know, Pia is taking Korean lessons, so she is our guru.
Daum.
Daum. There. And it translates to the next after the next. O, diba? Galing ni Subin. So this one, I also really like this song.
Ang ganda nun.
It's quiet, but it's also brave. Yung medyo simple din yung meaning niya, I guess, behind it. Like that what the title suggests, the next after the next. Parang, what is next? we don't know. Parang Subin sings that he doesn't know. But enough na knowing that there is still a future waiting. Parang ganon. And just the sound of it, like, it's not sweeping as how I usually like my ending songs, my ending sweeping songs. But I guess there's like a certain tone to it na nakigets mo eh. Parang, it's a simple na gets ko eh. Parang ganon. And because nga I really like these guys. Like, I appreciate the journey that they've gone on since forever. Hindi man forever. Since 7 years ago. Like, to end that way and to them, to end that way, to end singing that that's what they feel, na they're still excited for what's next. That's more than enough. Parang ganon.
Correct. And parang, yung parang we were talking about earlier din na parang, is this the kind of album you would show for your 7th year? Diba? Considering that this is like such a big deal. Diba? 7-year curse and stuff. But for me though, and especially with this song as an ender, it feels more like a prelude. Diba? So parang, diba? Parang like, the best is yet to come. Alam mo, patikim pa lang to. Alam
Parang
mo yun?
hindi pa to yung big bang.
Hindi pa to yung big bang. Oo. So, prelude pa lang siya. And kung ito yung next sound ng TXT, or not even the sound, parang like, I think I'm more towards the truth of what they're trying to show. And you said nga earlier, parang like, they're veering away from conceptual and really grounding themselves in the real stories. And if this is the path they're going in this next chapter of theirs, parang damn, all for that, because we want to know more of these guys. Alam mo yun? And their own personal experiences. Because I feel like they never really did that. Parang maganda sila kasing sounding board. Hindi sounding board. Ano yung term na yun? Parang speaker.
Canvas?
Speaker. Yeah, canvas too. It's canvas for like, the music of big hit, I guess. Alam mo yun? And, they can interpret it well, with their skill and their talent and stuff. But I want to know now who they are as artists. And sana yun yung ilabas nila in this next chapter.
Yun nga, parang, I guess, medyo, I don't want to use the word disappointing, pero parang nakakabitin lang na 7th year contract renewal, mini album. So maybe if you are saying that it's a prelude, sana nga full album naman para makita na natin yung expanse of like yung artistry and gusto nilang i-express. Siguro parang yun yung nakakabitin sa fact na they were really saying na ito na, contract renewal and all of that. Tapos yun nga, ang iksi ng songs, tapos 6 songs lang siya, you're done, wala, parang hindi ka pa tapos sa kailangan mong gawin, tapos na yung buong album. So like, maybe, hopefully, a full album is on the way para mas makita natin kung ano pa yung mga gusto nilang ilabas. And cannot wait for more of that.
Yes.
Correct. And, yeah, pang tawid siya. Ako, yun talaga yung na-feel ko.
Tawid po to.
Tawid siya. Oo.
Actually, nakakatuwa kasi sa notes ko din nakalagay sa bitin. Nabitin ako kasi I want more. Alam mo yun, parang the sound is so good and the message is so good.
Correct. Oo. And despite having like, yun nga, parang ako, sobrang gandang-ganda ako sa concept art, sa album art, and all that. Although consistent naman, I've always been a fan of how they would design their TXT.
Ganda.
Alam mo yun?
Galing yun.
Yung plus X plus nila. That's always been very consistent. Wait, I forget my point. Hindi ako magaling magkwento eh. Thorn. But point lang naman is that there is more. I feel like there is a promise that there is more.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ayun. So that is TXT's 7th year, A Moment of Stillness in the Thorns. If you guys are still around, I hope you liked our discussion. So far, it's not over, but I hope you liked it. And Moas, if you guys have some thoughts, if you agree with us, don't agree with us, if you have more input, more knowledge on stuff about this album or TXT in general that you want to share, do let us know. Go to the comment section. We want to hear, we want to read about it. And don't forget to subscribe, like and subscribe if you like this episode. Hindi pa tapos ang big hit Spring Fiesta. Spring Comeback Fiesta. Next month, the chaotic baby bros naman are coming up next. So
Finally, I
know, we are also going to talk about Cortez's comeback.
Yes.
So please tune in for that. The game is called Lucky Sevens. It is a category game. So how does this work? So it's a round robin game and a person names a category. So for example, 7 colors. It has to be 7. And then the person to her left must say those 7 words or items belonging in that category.
Okay.
But the person to her right, siya yung magbibilang ng from 1 to 7. Now, the person to the left, kailangan niya masabi yung 7 items or words na yon in under 7 seconds or else meron siyang penalty.
Oh.
Nagets
Under
mo ba
7
yun?
seconds. Oh my God,
Yes.
1
So, kailangan
second per
mabilis.
word.
Yes. Okay. Okay, let's begin. This is going to be chaotic. Okay. So for my first category, it's 7 flowers.
Whoa.
Start.
Ilang sampagita, hibiscus.
Wala pa ako sa 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5 ka pa lang.
Alam ko nagsimula na.
Sabi ko, go! Okay. Cut.
Oo. Ilan yun?
Parang
Wala,
nasa
hindi ko
5 pa
natapos.
lang.
5. So paramihan na lang, I guess.
Chancy's category is 7 hot Korean men. 1,
Namjoon.
2, 3, go.
2,
Namjoon, Hobi,
3,
Jungkook,
4,
V,
5,
Taeyeon,
7.
Seokjin.
7. Sino si Son Seokjin?
And also, binanggit niya mga BTS members. Pero
Oo nga
kasama
eh.
si Kang Taeyun. Kasi Taeyun hindi Taeyong. So, may TXT
In fairness,
tayo
ni-mention ko si
na-isingit.
V. Kasi
Tsaka
nag-V
Kang.
ako.
Oo.
Kaya Taeyun.
Kang
Okay.
Taeyeon. Correct. Oo nga. Ang hirap, grabe. Nawala sa akin. Diba? Kim Taeyeon. Dapat pala ginawa ko yung cheer.
Oo.
Kim
Na mabilis.
Taeyun. Parang Kim Namjoon yung
Oo nga eh.
Sino si Kim Taeyun?
Kulang ka ng G.
Yung ba last name ni Taeyun ng SNSD?
Oo.
Okay. G. Okay.
Okay. Oh my God. Kapagod yun
Oo. Ikaw magbibigay ng category. Pia will count.
Okay. Sige. Alright. Dadalian ko na lang para sa'yo. Nothing Korean related. Kasi nakakalito yung pangalan nila minsan. Okay. 7 things you can find in the bathroom.
I hate about you.
Oh, okay. And
1,
toilet paper, toothbrush, toothpaste,
3,
soap, shampoo,
4,
conditioner,
5,
tongue
6,
cleaner.
7. Oh! Kala ko 7 things I hate about you yung
Oo
sasabihin
nga
ni
eh.
Tens.
Oo.
Yeah.
nga.
Tapos kailangan kantahin mo din.
Sino isa pang round?
Bilang may Miley Cyrus tour.
Wag na.
Diba may Hannah Montana tour? Tama ba? Or something. I don't
Ay,
know.
something.
Oo.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, that's
sorry
it
for all the
actually.
Koreans whose names I've murdered. That's it.
Honestly, I keep brutalizing.
Brutalizing.
Brutal. I always kind of fail at the games kasi I just invent them. So yes, that is the chaotic side of me. What? Parang TXT lang. Pinagayan ko lang naman ang chaos nila. But yeah, that is our episode on TXT's 7th year, A Moment of Stillness in the Thorns. Thank you guys for listening in. Again, we can't wait to see you in the comment section. Let us know if you also like the album or if you have other thoughts on this album. This has been fun. Share this episode with your friends. We are on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. See you on our next episode.
Gumawa!
Thank you.
Cheguya!
Thank you.
And
Gumawa.
saranghe!
And that is chaos.